hasn't been so much about giving my money, unfortunately, but I feel sometimes people who are in need, they might not necessarily need your money. They might though need someone to spend time with them when it comes to, I don't know, elderly, when it comes to kids. So yeah, but perhaps I think it's something that can evolve over time. You can find new ways to volunteer, and yeah, perhaps.
Yeah, that's great. And you mentioned that there's also something that you experience out of giving. Can you expound more on that?
I think at the end of the day, it sounds selfish maybe, but it's something that enriches you. It makes you feel very good to give your time and to make somebody else life better as well. So it's a personal journey, and it's something that changes you and your perspective. We have a lot of ideas coming to Singapore of how Singapore will be. We look around and everything is very shiny, everything is very clean, and there are parts of Singapore that we don't see right away. And getting to learn this side when people are actually disadvantaged. There's a lot of families in Singapore that are living in poverty, they're in shelters, and I think first of all it makes you realize where you actually are living. Like, we might be too detached because work is too demanding, and kind of feel volunteering your time makes you feel more grounded. It makes you feel like you actually know where you are and what the community is around you. It makes you more aware of also your privilege in a way, because I think a lot of us are privileged to also have the time to volunteer, even though you think you might not have time. If you make the time, you will understand how lucky you are in certain things, and that's where for me it changes your perspective, because things have a different dimension when you put in a context where just behind you there are people in Singapore that are struggling to put their kids to school, and at a certain point, not being able to afford certain thing is not that big of a deal anymore. It gives the priority and sets the values in your life. So that's your personal journey. And then of course there's the community aspect where you really meet a lot of people, and we were saying before, maybe sometimes you think of your friends as your oldest friends because they've known you for so long, but then it's very easy to make new friends when you're sharing something like that deep at that level. It really connects you a lot more, and I feel a lot of people in Singapore feel a bit isolated because work, again, it's like so demanding that you don't have that much time to interact. But when you try and make that time, then it really opens up a lot.